Hey guys. So now is 12:30 in the evening in my place, and I got used to with that to create lives in the evening. Today was also very busy and great day for me, and I'm super excited about what I'm gonna share with you. I try to be like around 10 minutes, mostly because I really want to be sharp, and also because I want to go to sleep afterwards. So what I'm going to talk about today is about I'm going to talk about purpose, life purpose. And today I shared an article which actually I wrote several, I think 2 years ago, and I just wanted to renew that article when I sent it in a group which I'm part of, and I reminded myself that that's something which I actually got excited about what I wrote there, so I wanted to share that with you guys. And I wanted you to hear from me my idea of life purpose, because one of the things I think a lot of people go into personal growth is because they want to not find their life purpose. We hear a lot of things around, if you know your purpose, you truly commit in your life, you feel happy, you feel engaged, and all of that. And all of this is true. Definitely, I believe in that. And another thing which I also realized is that when you learn how to truly navigate your purpose, then you really make, you could say, easier decisions. You make easier decisions when it comes to what you want to do in life, where you want to focus, because that is going to help you to to really choose. It's very hard sometimes to make decisions because we don't know what exactly we are looking for, and that life purpose is giving that us to us this to us, sorry. But what is the problem with life purpose is that we believe that we need to know exactly what we it's like something big should be found so that we should be committed to it. And when this becomes like this, we don't make the things steps in order to create, but we just wait to find it before we do something about it. And that was part of my personal growth journey also, because I wanted to do that in order to do the things in my life. I was staying a little bit on standby. So what I decided to do afterwards is to change my perspective on that, and not to look for a life purpose, like big life purpose. I am the savior of people. I know this and I know that. But what I decided to do is to actually um, focus on myself, focus on understanding what exactly life purpose is giving me in my life, and learn how to navigate that. So where the life purpose is coming from? I mean, most of the life purpose is coming from the idea of philosophy or religion, or there is also a lot of astrology, physics there as well. And uh, and what I mean by that is that philosophy and religion, they come up with different ideas around who we want to be, how we can serve the world in the best way. There is also astrology and ideas that or numerology or something like this. This very old sciences, you could say, or arts. I don't know how to call them immediate, exactly, but it's something like that, which they are giving us a lot of ideas who we are and what we should we do in our life. There is also gene keys. I think it's one of the new found sciences around that. So we are looking all the time for a sign what we need to do in the world, and that's something which we need to learn to navigate, because otherwise it's very hard. So we learn from all of these places that one thing is coming in our mind. When I have been through all of them, I know all my profiles. Believe me that. And the one thing which comes to our, what is purpose is actually, purpose is something we are giving to the world, something valuable, which is coming up from our talents, and we are really in service of everyone. That's his purpose when it comes to all of this. And once we know that, then we think of, okay, how can I find my life purpose? What can I do in order to find my life purpose? And if you go back to the people before that, like previous generations, how they found their purpose was given to them very often. They were not in contact with numerologists and astrologists and philosophy and religion. They even couldn't read, most of the people there. So the purpose of their life was, okay, there is a war, we need to go to the war and we need to win it. We need to come to peace again. There is some big disease or very, deadly disease. We need to find a way how to find a cure. And this was a big purpose for everyone there. If you are, for example, you have different, if you have your own thing you are doing and helping people, that was the way you are doing that, your son is doing that, and people afterwards were doing that. So your purpose was given to you out of what you were doing. And but afterwards, nowadays, when you come back to nowadays, we are not given that. We have the freedom to find out for ourselves what to do. And because of this freedom, which is good, at the same time, we don't actually know what to do with it. And that's why we go into our mind and try to go through all these profiles and find a great life purpose, so I can feel valuable in the world. So in this way, I'm going to feel good about myself. But what I found is that actually this creates a lot of discrepancy and this creates a lot of tension. It doesn't give us actually the creativity and freedom we were looking for. It's great if you know your purpose, but if you don't know it fully and you want to find it, I'm giving you a way how actually you can be purposeful every single day. And first of all, let's see what is actually, when you think about purpose, what is purpose? There are two main components in purpose. The first component, okay, I wrote a lot today, so it's, yeah. The first component of purpose is meaning. Purpose gives meaning to your life. Second component, valuable self-expression. Two main components in purpose. And when you know these two things, what you can do actually is go there and learn how to do them every single day. When it comes to meaning, I don't know if you have read the book of this psychologist, Viktor Frankl, A Man's Search for Meaning. And in his book, he talks about the idea that he was part of this Nazi camp, and he was there for, very long time, and he could die there, starve and everything. He found out that people can find meaning in very small things in life. And if you learn how to do that, you become really powerful. Even, waking up in the morning, going out, walking around, looking at the sky, help someone with something really small. Even these small things can give you meaning in life if you learn how to do that and look at them. And the second component, which is valuable self-expression, is that actually a small things you're doing every single day, just your presence can help people go through very hard things. There is this in this article I wrote about this idea that I don't know if you have watched this video in YouTube. I think it's where someone is handing a small piece of paper to someone else, and on this piece of paper there is a smile there, and this person starts smiling and then gives this piece of paper to someone else, and then someone else, and at some point, a bunch of people are super happy by just doing that, handing to each other this small piece of paper. And I'm saying that because if you just did this one thing today, you might make 10, 15, 20 people happy. And isn't that something amazing? Isn't that a great self-expression for yourself? And if you learn how every single day to use these two components for yourself, you're gonna have a very purposeful life. I'm not going against having a life purpose. I know that everyone has something inside, and I'm a big proponent to that. That you and me, we have something really amazing inside, and we are here to give it to the outside world. But what I'm saying here is we don't need to stay in our mind and find it before we go out, show up, and do great stuff in the world. And the interesting thing is once you start doing that every single day, then what happens is that you create this amazing energy. You feel that you live on purpose every single day. That is giving you the energy to actually do more and more. And accidentally, you're gonna find your life purpose. You're gonna find your life purpose not because you are looking and thinking about it, but because you are outside in the world. You are living purposefully and meaningfully every single day by finding meaning in the small things and living a self-expression by doing small gestures. And that is gonna help you to feel good because everything is energy. And when you know that everything is energy, energy helps you to this energy you are creating every single day. It keeps you on a very high level, very creative, very innovative level, so that you find actually how you are can be valuable for the world. But at the same time, what you find mostly is that you actually can express yourself every single day and have a big impact, sometimes more, sometimes bigger impact in the world. But if you today you have a small impact in the life of 20 or 30 people, cumulatively that actually is a big impact in the world, because these 20 or 30 people you are going to impact with these small gestures, they are going to impact other 20, 30, maybe more of these people. So maybe today you're going to impact 100 people in a way without seeing some of them, but because you created something in the world. And you know, one of the things which I was thinking about my coaching recently, when I was thinking the value of the coaching, my coaching, and also coaching is an industry, is that when I help one person, is I don't help one person, I help at least 4 or 5 people, because this one person has connection with at least several people around him or her who are gonna get impacted from the energy which we co-created with this person in our sessions. And when they create this, wave and great energy between each other, they co-create better. They create better things in the world. They live more on purpose, and they actually are happier. They are more joyful, and they create a better world. And what better than that? So my message today for you is, guys, don't try to find if you haven't found your purpose. If you found it, just go do it and give more of yourself, even in small doses from time to time. But if you haven't found it, the way to find it is just living purposefully, by knowing that purpose is meaning and valuable self-expression. Go with that, make things happen, and make the world a better place. So 12 minutes. I'm close to what I wanted. So talk to you soon and have a lovely evening.